It's been a few months since I last did a broker's comparison video, and since then, there were quite a few updates here and there. For example, Saxo reduced the overall fee, Momo Singapore introduced tiered pricing for options, Webull launched trading for the Singapore market, Syfe introduced different pricing tiers, and we also saw two new brokers, CMC Invest and Longbridge, being launched in Singapore. So in this video, I'll be doing an updated comparison between all the popular low-cost brokers in Singapore. I'll be covering everything you need to know to help you decide which is the best broker for you, such as which has the lowest trading fees for each market, which has the best currency exchange rates, and what features do they have. As a bonus, I've also compiled this beautiful comparison table which you can download for free, link down below. Also, do join my 8,000 members Telegram chat group to discuss personal finance or ask any questions that you may have. First up, fees. For the sake of fairness, all the fees that I'll be using here are non-promotional fees. For example, Momo Singapore has zero commission for Singapore stocks for 1 year, while Webull has zero commission for US stocks for 1 month. But since we will be using the broker for the long term, we will focus on the non-promotional fees. Alright, let's start with the US market first. The cheapest broker would definitely be Interactive Brokers, as they are charging a super low $0.0035 per share, with a minimum of 35 cents per trade. Besides that, there are also a few notable mentions. The first one is Momo Singapore, which charges a flat fee of 99 cents per trade. This makes Momo Singapore super good if you are trading a large amount of shares, since it doesn't matter how many shares you trade, whether it's 1,000 shares or 1 million shares, they are still charging a fixed fee of 99 cents. Second, both Syfe Trade and CMC Invest also offer a number of free trades per month. So if you are a passive investor who only trades once or twice per month, you will get to save on some trading fees by using them, which is always nice. Third, Saxo has lowered their minimum commission from $2 down to just $1, which means they have become a lot more competitive now. Also, in the past, you will need to constantly trade on Saxo in order to earn enough points to stay at the cheaper pricing tiers. But now, all you need to do is have larger assets under management in order to reach the cheaper pricing tiers. So, it has become a lot easier to enjoy lower fees. So, those are the pricing for the US market. But wait, that's not all. I also went one step further and compared the SGD to USD conversion rates, since they will also add up to the total cost. And again, IBKR has the best conversion rate, which is then followed by Poems and Longbridge. But to get a clearer picture, I went and calculated how much the total cost would be if we were to add up both the trading commission and the forex conversion fees. And here's the result. IBKR would be the cheapest as they have the lowest trading fee and their conversion rate is the best. Second place would be Longbridge and Poems, as their conversion rates are pretty similar. Moving on to the Singapore market. Again, here's a chart to give you a clearer picture. If you are trading less than 2,000 Singapore dollars, Poems would be the cheapest as they are only charging 0.08% fee with no minimum commission. This is followed by Prosperous, which is charging 0.1% fee with no commission. Finally, Webull would come in third as they have the lowest commission of just 50 cents. For larger amounts, Webull would be the cheapest as they have the lowest 0.5% fee. But there are two things to take note of. One, if you are using Tiger Brokers to trade, make sure to trade at least once per quarter. Otherwise, you'll be charged a $2 custody fee per quarter. 2. CMC Invest gives you anywhere between 2 to 10 free trades a month for the Singapore market, which actually makes them the cheapest broker to use if you're only investing once or twice a month. Next, for the Hong Kong market, in terms of trading commission, Webull would be the cheapest broker as they have the lowest 0.03% fee and lowest minimum of 12 Hong Kong dollars per trade. Though, if you are only trading 5 times or less per month, CMC Invest would be the cheapest as they give you anywhere between 5 to 20 free trades per month, depending on your assets under management. However, we also need to take into account the currency conversion rate when converting from SGD to Hong Kong dollars. So here's a chart to show the total fees. Unsurprisingly, IBKR is again the cheapest broker for the Hong Kong market, given that they have the best exchange rate. This is followed by Longbridge as they have the second best exchange rate, followed by Saxo. As for the China market, Webull trading fee is the lowest at 0.02% with a minimum of $12. But when we include the exchange rate, Momo Singapore has the lowest overall fee, while Saxo came in at second place due to the better FX rates. Finally, Poems came in third. Next, Australia market. In terms of trading fee, Saxo would be the cheapest as they are charging 0.08% fee with a minimum of $3. Though, when we include the conversion rate, IBKR would be the cheapest, followed by Saxo, then Poems. For the UK market, Interactive Brokers would win hands down as it charges a 0.05% fee with a $1.70 minimum fee. Here, CMC Invest is offering 5 to 20 free trades per month depending on your assets under management. Then, when we include the conversion rates, IBKR would be the cheapest, followed by Saxo, then Poems. As for the Malaysian market, FSM1 has the lowest trading fee at 0.08%, minimum $8.80. And when we include the conversion rates, Saxo is the cheapest broker. Next, let's check out US options. In terms of trading fee, the cheapest broker would be Interactive Brokers, which only charge 25 cents per contract and have a minimum of $1. Webull would come in second place, as they only charge 55 cents per contract, followed by Tiger Brokers, which charge 65 cents per contract. But if you are trading a lot of options, with Momo Singapore's new tiered pricing plan for options, the more you trade, the lower the commission fees, all the way to $0. Finally, recurring fees. Poems charges quite a few recurring fees, such as maintenance fees, foreign share custody fees, dividend fees, and corporate action fees. Though, most of the fees can be waived either by trading at least once per quarter or by having an AUM of 250k or more. However, corporate action fees can't be waived. Besides that, Saxo has also removed their recurring fees, so they have gotten a lot cheaper now. Finally, for CMC Invest, if you're on the lowest tier, you won't have to worry about any recurring fees. Next, let's check out some of the features that the brokers have. First up, US fractional shares. If you don't know what this is, basically with fractional shares, you can buy less than one share. So instead of having to buy one entire share that would usually cost a few $100, you can just buy like $5 or $10 worth of shares. For this, IBKR, Momo Singapore, Tiger Brokers, Webull, SafeTrade, and USmart support fractional shares. Next, Hong Kong odd lot order. Traditionally, Hong Kong stocks are sold in one lot, so you will need to buy a minimum of either 100 shares, 500 shares, 1000 shares, or 2000 shares. But with odd lot order, you can now buy just one share, which makes investing in Hong Kong stocks a lot more accessible. For this, only Momo Singapore and Longbridge support Hong Kong odd lot order. Next, Singapore market also has a similar system where you need to buy a minimum of one lot. But for this, Momo Singapore, Webull, Poems, and Longbridge supports odd lot orders for the Singapore market. For option strategies, most of the brokers support all the common option strategies such as covered call, covered put, vertical spread, straddle, strangle, and so on. However, Webull only supports two main strategies, covered call and cash covered put, while Poems only supports covered call. As for Longbridge, according to the customer support, currently Longbridge only offers the basic long and short option strategies. This means you can't do more complex strategies like covered call, cash covered put, spreads, and so on with Longbridge yet. Next, almost every broker supports recurring buy. So it will be pretty useful if you need to automatically invest your money periodically. Next, almost every broker gives you a return on your idle cash. Though for USmart, the money would have to be locked up for either 1 month or 3 months, during which you will be unable to withdraw or invest the money. So it's kind of like a fixed deposit. If you are wondering which brokers offer the highest yield, for SGD, it would be Momo Singapore, Tiger Brokers, and Webull, as they are offering the same Fullerton SGD cash fund. And for USD, it would be Tiger Brokers and Webull, which is offering Fullerton USD cash fund, which currently has a yield of 5.3%. Next, most of the brokers have some sort of reward system where if you perform certain actions, you'll be able to earn some points which can then be redeemed as rewards. For example, Momo has this task center where you can check in every day, perform some buy trades, or read some articles to earn points, which you can then use to redeem Momo figurines or trading vouchers. Similarly, Poems has a reward points system where for every $1 commission that you pay, you will earn points, which can then be used to redeem live pricing and e-vouchers. Next, Poems and FSM1 are the only brokers that allow you to invest your CPF and SRS money. Last but not least, every broker lets you transfer shares in, though only IBKR, Momo Singapore, and SafeTrade supports ACATS transfer, which is super convenient as you can initiate the transfer request from within the broker itself, whereas all the other brokers only support DTC transfers, meaning you have to manually contact the other broker to initiate the transfer process. As for the pros and cons, they are pretty self-explanatory, so I won't go through them. But what you need to know is this: there's no one best broker for everything. Each broker has its own strengths and weaknesses. For example, if you want a broker that has a cheap US commission, you can consider either IBKR or Webull. Or if you want a broker that has a lot of trading products and markets, Saxo would be good for you. So just use this table to choose the best broker based on your needs, yeah? So that was a super quick comparison video. If you need to sign up to any of them, you can sign up using the links down below. Anyway, hopefully this video helps you out. Like, share and subscribe as I'll be posting new videos every Monday, Wednesday and Friday.